In a realm where magic breathes life into the very elements, two sisters were born, destined to be as different as night and day. From the fiery heart of a volcano, Elara emerged, her hair a cascade of shimmering flames, her amber eyes sparkling with untamed energy. Her spirit was as passionate and fierce as the lava rivers that flowed through homeland, the Fire Valley. Her touch could melt the hardest stone and ignite the coldest heart. She was the Fire Fairy, a being of warmth and light. At the very same moment, miles away in the serene ice mountains, Seraphina was born from a crystal of pure frost. Her hair was spun from icy white strands, shimmering with a soft blue light. Her eyes, the color of a frozen lake, held a depth of calm and wisdom. Her gown, woven from delicate snowflakes, sparkled under the pale moonlight. She was the Ice Fairy, a being of peace and tranquility, whose touch could freeze a raging fire and soothe a troubled soul. For years, Elara and Seraphina lived in their separate worlds, knowing of each other only through whispers on the wind. Elara danced with fire phoenixes and commanded lava dragons, her laughter echoing through the red skies of her valley. Seraphina, in her frozen castle, befriended snow wolves and conversed with frost spirits, her gentle songs carried on the cold breeze. They were queens of their own domains, powerful and revered. But an unspoken rivalry simmered between them. They believed their powers were a threat to one another, that fire could only destroy ice, and ice could only extinguish fire. Their first meeting was a clash of epic proportions. They met on the border of their lands, a barren plain where the heat of the Fire Valley met the chill of the ice mountains. Elara, with her short temper, saw Seraphine's calm demeanor as a challenge. She hurled a ball of fire, a warning to stay away. In response, Seraphina, feeling threatened, raised a wall of solid ice, deflecting the flame with ease. Their duel began. Fire melted ice, and ice smothered flame. The ground trembled, and the sky split between a fiery red and an icy blue. For every fiery attack Elara launched, Seraphina had a frosty defense. For every icy illusion Seraphina created, Elara shattered it with a burst of light. They fought until they were both exhausted, their powers spent. As they stood catching their breath, a shadow fell over their realm. A great darkness, a void of nothingness, began to creep in from the edges of the world, consuming everything it touched. It was a force neither fire nor ice could combat alone. The creatures of their lands cried out in fear. The fire phoenix's flames dimmed, and the snow wolves howled in despair. The darkness fed on division, growing stronger with every ounce of their rivalry. It was then that Aurora, the ancient elder fairy, appeared before them. She was the guardian of balance, her form shimmering with the light of 1,000 stars. She spoke not of their differences, but of their shared origin. "You are two halves of a whole," she explained, her voice like the rustling of ancient leaves. "Your rivalry gives this darkness its strength. Only together can you restore the light." She reminded them that one cannot exist without the other. Without cold, there is no concept of warmth. Without darkness, light has no meaning. Looking into each other's eyes, Elara and Seraphina saw not an enemy, but a sister. They saw fear, but also a deep, hidden love. Elara saw the emotion in Seraphine's calm eyes, and Seraphina felt the protective warmth beneath Elara's fiery exterior. They realized their powers were not meant to cancel each other out, but to complement one another. With a shared nod, they turned to face the encroaching void. They reached out, not to attack, but to join hands. The moment their fingers touched, a brilliant light exploded from them. Elara's fire no longer melted Seraphine's ice. Instead, it flowed around her hand, creating a beautiful warm glow within the frost. Seraphine's ice didn't extinguish Elara's flame. It encased it, forming a lens that focused Elara's power into a concentrated beam of pure energy. Their magic swirled together, fire and ice dancing in a breathtaking display of harmony. A new power was born from their unity, a shimmering, ethereal energy that was neither hot nor cold, but pure, balanced magic. Together, they unleashed this combined force against the darkness. A wave of iridescent light, a fusion of molten gold and crystalline blue, swept across the realm. The void shrieked and recoiled, unable to withstand the power of their unity. It wasn't just a blast of energy. It was an act of love, a testament to their newfound bond. The darkness dissolved, fading away like a bad dream at sunrise. As the light of their combined magic touched the land, life returned. The skies cleared, the fire phoenixes soared higher than ever, and the frost spirits danced with joy. Where the darkness once stood, a magnificent bridge of shimmering mist appeared, connecting the Fire Valley and the Ice Mountains. It was a physical manifestation of their bond, a path that would forever unite their two worlds. The sisters walked across it, hand in hand, their once separate realms now one. They had learned the greatest lesson of all, that true strength doesn't come from being the strongest, but from standing together. Their rivalry had almost torn their world apart, but their love had saved it. And so the Fire Fairy and the Ice Fairy ruled together, a perfect balance of passion and peace, proving to all that even the greatest of opposites can create the most beautiful harmony when love unites them. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this magical tale, don't forget to like, subscribe DKR Mystica, and hit the bell icon to join us on our next adventure. Until next time, stay enchanted.